Hello, everyone. I'm RB Jules Barbie coming to you from All Things Barbie and Pretty. I'm an adult doll collector. First of all, I want to take a moment to apologize for not having a video last week. It has been pretty hectic, and a lot has been going on since my mom has been home from the hospital, and I've been just trying to adjust. So, um, this doll video is it's a little different because I'm not opening up. Well, we are going to unbox a doll, but I'm not talking about any dolls that I've any doll hauls or anything like that, except for the one unboxing. This video is about support dolls, and I learned about support dolls about almost 2 years ago. Next March will be 2 years. I had never heard of them before. And support dolls are dolls that you have with you. You take them everywhere with you, or you take them somewhere with you. Samantha, my mini me, she's saying hello to everybody. So y'all say hello to Samantha. So, and she's dressed in her hoodie and her little check pants, ready for the fall, just dressing a little cool and funky, doing her own thing with her periwinkle boots to match her complete look. So, how support dolls came about for me, and I was I was going to a relative's house. Let me say it like that, and I was nervous because I didn't want to go. But this is a person, who we used to be relatively close when we were kids. And so sometimes, even if you don't stay close, you still love your family, and you're like, okay, when you need them, you're there and things like that. And so I didn't want to go because I, saw behaviors of hers prior to her losing a loved one. I thought, like, what's going on? Hadn't seen anything like this. Okay, it's like kind of cray cray. And I even inquired and asked other family members some questions, and even they didn't know. So against my better judgment, I went to her house, and this beautiful dolly right here, excuse me, was the first doll I took with me as a support doll. Now I know you see other dolls in the background, and you might, thinking twin, where have you been? That kind of thing. Yes, they are related. I don't know why she want to sit in this chair, but we're not going to worry about that. She's chilling. She in the house. They are twin sisters, as well as the other sister. She's her twin sister in the back. And those two in the back became the second set of twin dolls that I took with me. These two, this doll right here and this doll right here, was my first two twin dolls. And like I said, the Barbie extra with the rainbow hair was the one I took first. And so when my relative made me feel like it was okay for me to, have my support dolls with me, after I explained to her, that I need my dolls with me. And she was like, well, go ahead, because I do the same thing. And I was like, what? So I was like, okay, moving forward. So then that's when I added this doll right here as my support doll. And then the two behind them, the twin sisters, even though they're two sets of twins, and they're like four sisters. It's 6 or 7 of them, actually, maybe 8, but they're all sisters. I have 17 support dolls in all, and I will show them to you in videos. So as time went on, When I would go visit my relative, I would get more dolls to add to my support dolls, and most of them are Barbies. A few of them are actually LOL dolls. Y'all, sorry if you hear my phone. Let's put this on Do Not Disturb for right now while I'm doing the video. So I slowly started buying other dolls that added to my support doll family, and it really, really made me feel comfortable to have them with me, especially when I was leaving the house. This is definitely during the time that I had just started therapy. So much was going on in my life, and I kind of didn't want to support my relative and not be supportive. So I continued to buy support dolls. And in 3 months' time, I had 17 support dolls. And they were my refuge during that time because it was a trying time being at my relative's house. As much as I love my relative, um, I grew to understand that this person was indeed toxic, very toxic. I saw the control and the manipulation, and I just got out of like two toxic relationships, friendship and long term situationship with someone who you know they're no longer in my life, and the door is closed to that situation. And so and I stayed in those relationships too long, way, way, way too long, way too long. And so I honestly am going to say, I don't know if I was being tested or what have you. I can't call it. But what I will say is that I noticed the red flags a lot quicker in the situation with my relative, who I was being there to be supportive of, them while they were dealing with the loss of their loved one. Now, one would say that when one grieves loss, that they process things differently, and that's true. It is very true. One when grief is not the same grief for everyone, and I gave grace, you know, empathy and compassion as much as I could in that situation, and not realizing that the dolls increased me buying it, which meant that I was tapping into something that comforted me because I was a severe shopaholic, and not realizing, even though the dolls, they were, a lot of them were Barbie extras, or they were the Playline dolls that were like $9, $10, and you get the little outfits, $2 or $3, especially if you go to Walmart. So, and then I would, add the LOL dolls. 2.5 years ago is when I actually got introduced to the LOL dolls, because they are very colorful, and I started adding them because I need a lot of color in my life. And I noticed when I'm in stressful situations, I need to see more and more color to as a safe space for me. So that's when they came into my life as well. And so I kept buying more and more dolls to compensate for really the way I was being treated, and the things that my relative was saying to me, making me feel as though that my sole purpose was to laugh and to keep them happy and make them happy, and that's not how that works. And telling me how I should be and should act, and being very controlling and manipulative. And that was definitely a side I had not seen. I saw little signs of it when I used to go to their house before their loved one passed. And I would see signs of it, and I would ignore it. And that's often what happens. You know, you ignore the signs, you ignore the red flags, even if they, you know, fly, you know, they wave gently, or sometimes they just like just might just blind you like hello. And it just got to the point where I just stopped going. And so but this time when I went back to be supportive and be there, I clearly saw the red flags and the behavior, and I said mm-mm. So rather than to deal with the situation where I was tolerating toxic behavior and ignoring red flags for, you know, 5, 6 years, or 21, 22 years, which that was the other situationship that I was in, and I ignored the red flags for that long, in a matter of 3 months. And I really feel like that was a, you know, an achievement to understand that I was more important than dealing with a toxic situation at hand that was trying to overtake my life. So one Friday morning, I packed up my stuff. I packed up all of my support dolls, and I told my relative that I think I'm going to go home. I called my family and let them know that I was on my way home. And I did not go back since. And, you know, I want to say that it did help me to have my support dolls to move through such a turbulent situation that was very toxic and draining. And it took a lot for me to readjust. And, you know, I said I keep my support dolls where I can see them. But it wasn't until my mom went into the hospital that I realized I needed my support dolls again. Um, the first night was crazy. It was crazy, the stress and the anxiety. And I didn't know that I was having a panic slash anxiety attack, and until my therapist told me that I was having a prolonged, you know, panic slash anxiety attack. And it was odd because during that time that I was there the first night with my mom, I was looking for Barbie, and I didn't see her anywhere. I was like, I need Barbie. And what I was doing was really saying, I need my support dolls with me. And it was scary because my mother never really supported me with my dolls, with my Barbies ever. And if you go listen to some of my other videos, you will know that story. So I'm not going to get deep into that. And so I was like, I just have to deal with whatever ridicule that comes. I need my support doll. So the next day, I took this doll with me, and I took these two dolls with me. I didn't take my mini me with me. Wasn't ready for her to go out yet, and I'm still not ready for her to go out yet. But I took them with me, and I kind of would sit them in a corner, so hoping my mother wouldn't see them. And she did see them, and she was like, wow, they are so pretty, they're cute. And I was like, huh, what, who is this person? So, you know, she didn't say anything, and they sat there, and they were very close by, and I needed that. And then the next day when I went, and my mother said to me, she said, where your babies at like that? And I was like, oh, you know, my Barbies. And she said, yes. She said, I said, I have them. She said, you're not going to take them out? And I was like, and I did. And she didn't say anything. So it felt weird, but I'm glad she was supportive of that. It was good to see new support and understanding why Barbie is so important in my life. So I will definitely, you know, pay way more attention to my support dolls than I have been, because they are very important to me, and I probably need them way more than I acknowledge or possibly can recognize, because I'm still dealing with a lot and how I process and do things. because I am neurodivergent. And what I will, that's as much as I will say in terms of that. I know exactly what's going on, but I'm not ready to share that. But I am neurodivergent, and I'm processing a lot even still. And, you know, trying to process my mother's schedule and things like that, it is very taxing. So, but I'm still trying to find my way and make sure I have time for myself. And, that's where I am with that. And this is, I felt like I wanted to talk about my support dolls. Even as I look at them, as I'm doing this video, they make me feel so comfortable. They are so soothing. They're so beautiful. All the beautiful colors they have on. Everyone by now knows that my favorite color is pink. So the pink, the purple, the orange, even the blue jeans with the sparkle in it and the periwinkle colors, it's just doing something for my life right now. It's just, it's giving me everything that I need right now. So I'm just going to push them back, slide them back in their chairs, and we're going to unbox a doll who I think, to me, is one of the most gorgeous dolls that Mattel could have ever created. So let's slide them back. And yeah, so yeah, so let's slide them back. And if I shook the camera any, I greatly apologize. So I'm going to bring this doll over here, and I'm going to bring her down. And she's still in the box, so I'm going to bring her picture over. And this is Rapunzel Barbie. She came out in let me see. This one, let me get accurate information, y'all, because I did not, didn't write it down. So, yes, I am a little unorganized today, but we are still doing a video anyway. Let me see. So, Rapunzel Barbie, this Barbie right here came out right here. Let's turn it on the back so you really can see her. She came out in 1997. And she is gorgeous. I mean, the camera on my phone, y'all, I'm sorry, it's not doing the doll justice. And we're going to take her out of the box. Does it have the date on here? Okay, let me see. What date does it say on the box? I looked it up. It says 1997, so I'm good with it. Well, as you can see, there it is, 1997. So, because the box is tattered, we are going to unbox her. Y'all, this doll came from Bradley's. Who remembers the store Bradley's? It's like Bradley's, Zayre's, those stores, Kmart. So I'm trying to get her out of the box, and I'm going to keep the box because lately I have been, okay, they have her instructions because my daughter had one and I never took her out of the box. So this is her instructions. Remove everything so you can see it comes with her, the shoes, and everything. So let's look at that. So it shows you how to do everything. Step 1, 2, and how to put her crown on, and how to put her hair in her crown, things of that nature. So, and how you can twist her hair and do her hair, how you can braid it. That I don't need, because how you can decorate her, because I definitely can do hair. So we have that. And So you can better see her right there. Oh my goodness, y'all. She is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Mattel did a fantastic job on her makeup. It is just absolutely amazing. So, and she's going to be easy to take out of the box because she comes with the old style of taking everything out. So I should be able to do this relatively easy and quickly. Let's pull these little things out. I have my little thingy right here. So let's do that one. And then take that one out. And whatever else is there, I have my scissors to assist me to pull it out. And she's pretty much out of the box. Oh, except for her hair right here. Let's take a look at her. And y'all, I did not bring a stand. So, I know what I'm going to do relatively quickly. Because I do have dolls with stands nearby. So for a moment, we're going to take one of the other dolls off the stands. And she's out of the box, and her shoes. And lately I've been keeping the boxes, so. Okay. So, this is her. And since I have a doll stand nearby, we are going to borrow this from my other doll, which I will show you in another video. So, she doesn't mind. And we're going to put her on this doll stand. Okay, hold on. Let's put it all the way up. So she can, I'm going to have to fix her dress. And she has all of that to poof out her dress and everything. So we're going to leave her hair just like this. And this beautiful doll right here, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Oh, too high up on the stand. Okay, here she is. And I'm going to have to push the dolls over to the side because she's a princess doll and her dress is kind of poofy. So, and Miss Samantha is going to have to move out of the way so that we can see her. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at her. This doll is just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. When I bought this doll for my daughter, I had to buy me one. I'm not even going to lie. I had to buy one. And we know she was from 1999. She's prettier than the other Rapunzel Barbie because they do have one that's a playline version, and they do have another version that has another doll sculpt. And I will indeed put a picture of the other Rapunzel in the description. I'm not description in the what am I saying? In a post. But when I bought this for my daughter, and I did get one, I don't know where mine is, but it was a yearning to have her back in my life because she is just gorgeous, gorgeous beyond words. And she comes with her brush, her Barbie brush, and she comes with the, the little pumps here. Yep, the little pink pumps that go with her dress, and we will indeed put them on. But she is so gorgeous. Mattel, get 5 stars from me for this doll, and my heart just, I fell in love with that Barbie when I saw her. I said, her makeup is gorgeous. She's flawless. She's beautiful. And because sometimes when Mattel do makeup on, black dolls, it's kind of a hit or miss type situation. But this doll, they hit the nail right on the head. The eyes and everything, face screening, even with the lip liner and everything. So she's definitely going to be added to my doll family. She might even hang out with you too, with Miss Brooklyn, 65th anniversary Brooklyn. So this is all that I have to share today with my support dolls and the opening of the Black Rapunzel Barbie. She's beautiful. Do I have the movie? Yes. I love that movie. Her mean, the person who stole her from her family got everything she deserved. Gotha, she lived in her own prison because she was the one who was a mean, evil liar. That's all I'm going to say about that movie. So if you never seen Barbie Rapunzel the movie, for those of y'all who are into looking at cartoons, I would definitely go watch it. That is one of my favorite ones. So as always, y'all, thank you so much for being here with me, being supportive, and just showing so much love in our growing doll family community. And I want to say thank you for all the new subscribers and everyone who participate. So let's keep the conversation going about what kind of favorite, who's the kind of dolls that you love, that you have as a support doll. Do you carry them with you, or do you sit them somewhere where you can see them and they make you feel happy and special and make you feel safe? So let's keep talking about that in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, let's sparkle like Barbie.